Hello everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It's Wednesday afternoon, and yes, I finally got my truck late, so I should be good to go for the morning. Alright, so we're going to do session number 51 of Waylon and my strategy called the retirement plan. And if you saw my last video, what I'm going to start doing, because I haven't been counting the Fantastic Five, when I roll say 51, then my next video will be a Fantastic Five, usually in the same day. Okay, I will use the retirement plan to put my day's pay and extra in the envelope, but I'm only going to use the if I do the session in the same day. If I'm in there playing live and I do the session the same day, I'm going to use the funds from the Fantastic Five just to put in my excess and fun envelopes. You see? I'm not so worried about how much in a row that they go. I'll just do one, and then later on I'll do the other one. Now, next, a fella asked me a question, which was actually a good question, and I'm going to tell you what I told him. He says, well, I only go to Vegas a couple times a year, basically what should I do now? And because he's like, winning it's a great thing, you're not winning much, but I'm not there very long. Okay, valid question. Several people are going to fall into that category, and this is what I told him. I said, first, don't go crazy. You still have to set realistic win goals. You can't set win goals based on, I'm only going to be there such and such a time, because then that'll make you play way different than you normally would. So you can't go crazy, but you have to determine how many sessions you got to make. You got to go backwards. All right, what is your goal for the trip? All right, if your goal is $500 for the trip, then you just divide that by you're going to win somewhere between $100 and $150. Just divide it by that amount, and that'll tell you how many sessions, and then whatever sessions, that'll tell you how many per day. Just don't make that goal like, well, normally if I was just there for 2 days, and I live close, whatever, it might be 500, but since I'm going to go all that way and I'm only going to be there for 2 days, I'm going to make it $5,000. You just can't go crazy. Just because you're there a short time doesn't stop everything that you've been taught. So just be careful. That's what I told him. Okay, so session number 51 of the retirement plan. Remember, any strategy will go down sooner or later. Best bet in all the casino is never to make the first bet, because gambling sucks. Here we go. There's a 7. Had another guy ask me, well, you're not winning very much to have that at risk, and it'll take you a long time to recover. It just depends on your recovery plan, that's all. Not mine, it won't. Anyway, there's a 5. Now, if you play it like Waylon, and you go like that and get hit a couple times, it's still how you recover. You can't just run stuff flat. You go down several times, you gotta do something different than just flat, because more than likely you'll never catch up. All right, so 5 is the point. We'll lay the 10, and there's a 6. Ultimate, my cheapie. That's all right. Stay away from the 6. We got a 9. So we're going to win 15 down here and 35 here. That's like a $50 hit. Not bad for your second roll. Now cap your 6, 138 bucks or whatever you're going to cap it with. There's the 7 out. We lose that, but we win 150. So that's 138, 139, 140, 150. All right. That was a 7. We will remove the puck. All right, and we're on our way. All right, very good. Here we go. Next shooter. Another guy asked me, do I ever just put $5 on the craps? The answer is no. That $5 to me would bleed. I mean, I know it's nice when you hit it, but over the long run, I think it just bleed out. So the answer is no to that. I don't. You could though. I mean, remember, it's a you thing. You can do anything you want. Just because I don't like it, or just because I won't do it, don't mean, hey, if it's in your wheelhouse and you think that's the right move for you, go ahead. You won't hear me say nothing. Okay. Let's go ahead and hedge out that 4. Just because a 4 just hit, but they can't stop that 11. That hedge cannot stop the 11. Alright, so we're going to lose that. The 4 is still hot. Whoops, I was going to put that back in my rack. Boy, oh boy, I'd have been hearing about that. Okay, so let's just come back out with 150. Since I've had some profit, I'll show you what you can do. There's a 10. Oh my God, this just got hit. Oh, Ken. There's 450 down. All right, now this moves to the 10, because that's just what hit. All right, here's my chance here. I need to make up 450. There's 150. I need to put 3. Well, let's get 300 of it back. Let's try to do that real fast. Just let it sit. There's a 9. There's another 9. There's the 4. 6, we're just going for the 7. 8, luck don't matter at the moment. 5, 8, 7. Alright, so we get 150 there, and we get 150 here. Alright, that means we're still going to be 150 down. That's okay. 7 out. We'll come back. 9. We'll come back out with 150. We'll go naked this time. There's an 8. Alright, so this time we're going to do 60. This is a different recovery. 60 there, and we're going to go 50 on the 9. We're going to try to get, I'm still down to 150. No doubt about it. This is just a different recovery that you can use. There's a 2, 12, 10, 3, 5, 6. All right. So that's 60, we'll get 70. Alright, that's almost half of it back. You still have some from over here, so you might be okay. You could take these down now and just plug just to see where you're at. So let's do that. Let's do the right thing. Let's be smart. Let's take everything down. Let's plug this with 138. And then we'll see where we're at. That'll determine what we do next. 5, 6, 6, 9. Oh, that's the point. It doesn't matter. We turn these on. These are always working now. 7 out. Okay. So we lose this one, but we get 150. So 138, 39, 40, 50. All right. Let's just see where we're at, and that'll let us know what to do, what our next move is. And while you're doing that, if that means the shooter passes it, let him pass it. So what? Alright, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get another 100 here. Alright, let's get 50 there. So we're down 100 plus this 75, 85. We're down a few bucks. 10, 15 bucks. No big deal. You don't really have to go into recovery anymore. We're almost back to square. So we're good. There's the 6. But now if you don't want to use your profit to get back there, you can. If you get a good number. There's a 5. That's not a bad number. If you want to, you can do that again. $60, $6, $60, $8. That's okay too. But see, hey, the 5 gets hit. Ain't that something? So we're having a good time now. All right. So let's. I still have a 6. We're gonna come out with 300 now. Turn these off. Yep, turn those off. There's a 6. That actually is the point. I tell you what. Let's take these down. And let's get a point. Let's get a point. Right now I'm going to leave that naked. Oh my God, there's the 6. We're getting hurt now. Alright. This is how I try to recover. There's 450. Is the point a 6? I think the point is a 6 now, isn't it? Because that just got hit. I think the 6 is where we're at. Let's see if we can get that 450 out. Nope, 7. Here you go. Seven out. Whoops, can't do this yet. Me. I'm up to my 4th level. There's another 8. Take that off. Let it sit. There's a 5. That's how I choose to recover. There's a 9. There's a 4. We have been getting hurt though. There's no doubt about it. There's the 7. That's what I wanted. That'll give me 6. Alright, let's see where we're at. Alright. Let's come down to, let's get a point. Let's come down the ladder. There's a 2. 4. Let's go to 450. I'm not covering it, just in case. We're gonna have to just live and die. There's a 3. Nah, we got lucky, right? But that damn sure does happen too. So there's the 450. bring this down since you can. It's a U-bet. You can put it there, take it off, check your rack, see where you're at. And just by doing it my recovery way, we're done. We were getting tagged 150, 300, 400. I mean, we were getting hit out of here. I think it's just justice that we get the 3. We got tagged so many times there, so that happens too. So, you know, another ugly session, but we'll take the win. Now, your recovery might not be as strong as mine. I always like, once I have the 7 out, I'm the favorite. I don't mind. Sometimes I'll live and die by that. You can do the Wayland way. You can do all sorts of options that we taught you, but that's one of my favorite ways to do it. So, that's session number 51, 225, 240, 244, 3. Let's see what the bigs are going to be. There's 15. I don't know. Let's just give them all of it. I don't know what it is. I'm either over or a little short. I don't care. Right off the top. Alright, we'll take the 200. We'll get our Dr. S envelope. Now, if you think you can take a strategy and never have a bad session, you're nuts. You're seeing it here. It is what it is. There's that. And then let's go ahead and let's change this out. Split them. We'll go 50 in fun, 50 in excess. Like so. And there we are. Session 51 in the book. We had to dip a little bit in the bankroll. I mean, we still had tons of it left. But that's all right. That's why you bring the bankroll, and just so you can get out of trouble. So that's session number 51. And then my next video will be another session, but it'll be the Fantastic Five. And then all of those proceeds will go into express and fun money. And that way you can do 2 sessions a day. But, you know, it's just a way to do it. Just so Ken can have fun. Ken just wants to have fun. Oh my God. All right. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time, be great. See you. Bye.